Hey there, neighbor. I hope everybody's having a good day. So I just got off a call. I got another one in a little bit. Then hopefully I can get outside by 3 o'clock and really enjoy this day. You know, get some sun, have some fun. Can't forget about that. But this last call was awesome, and I know everybody can benefit from this. This cross transfers to everybody's lives. This is a beautiful thing. This one was building relationships with emotional safety. So I, as a leader, have always used emotional safety and a very heart-based approach. It has served me incredibly. And the thing is, anybody that knows me knows I will give you the shirt off my back, my last dollar. I'll do any and everything to help support, uplift, you name it, you know, kind, gentle, and tough love, all aspects. But I have always gotten feedback in the past that, you know, I look mean, scary, unapproachable, tough, you name it. And I always laugh because obviously I'm not, but my focus face is very, you know, mean mugging. So, you know, that's why whenever people, you know, give me feedback, I always am receptive and I always listen, because everybody's perception is different and everybody's experiences in life are different. So you can, you know, you got to be open to it. And as a leader, you're in the light. So if that was what I was looking like, I always made sure to have like a little smirk on my face. I would, you know, try to adjust. But with this kind of approach, I've had a lot of team members tell me, hey, you've helped me more than my psychiatrist. You've helped me more than that. You've helped me more. And that is what leadership's about. That's what relationships are about. It's about helping people. It's about growing people. It's about helping them, you know, figure stuff out and move on from repeated cycles and or experiences that no longer serve them. The only way to get to that point is by creating a emotionally safe environment, as I like to call it. And if you don't create the environment, it will not materialize. It's that simple, you know. You'll be living and having a work life of just unauthenticity. Nobody's got time for that. Let me share all this stuff with you guys. But we got building relationships with emotional safety. Like I said, I've been high up in the leadership pyramid over time, and 99% of the times it's a communication issue and feeling safe to speak up about certain things. So this has served me amazingly. So what does emotional safety do? So it creates safe environment to be heard and understood. Genuine team synergy and support for each other. Makes people feel supported and cared about. Environment of growth and development. Develops trust and loyalty amongst peers. Create balanced and consistency in environment. Strong foundation for growth. That is huge, because then people are going to be more receptive to the growth process and the shifting and changing. Development, not only in your work life, but in your personal life. This will transfer because it'll help develop relationships, you know, with your other half, with your children, with your family, your, you know, what's it called? Your family, your friends that are family, whatever. But the thing is, you always have to keep in mind and be willing to be willing and receptive to hear things that you might not, that might bruise your ego or show you misses in plan or go-to-market strategy. Take personal accountability in your misses and mistakes. Be vulnerable. You'll be surprised, but you will gain respect from people when you are vulnerable to the fact that, hey, I make mistakes. I ain't perfect, you know? Nobody is. That's the whole point of all this, is being imperfectly perfect to realize it and then realize, okay, cool, let me fix this because this behavior is kicking my ass. But this is a little snippet of my do's and don'ts of emotional safety. Listen to hear. This is huge because hear, H-E-A-R, you just kind of putting an ear on it. You don't care much. Listen, you're listening, you're taking in, you're absorbing, you're digesting, all that good stuff. Don't construct answers while you should be listening and understanding fully. Do understand with empathy. Don't ever judge, because everybody's personal experiences are different and perspective is different. So you always have to keep that in mind. Do repeat back what was communicated. Don't deflect and redirect. Do make it about them. Don't make it about yourself or flip the script. Do take information for a better plan of support, development, and growth. Don't weaponize as leverage any of the information being shared to you. Do genuinely get to know and understand the individual and the whatever it is going on. Don't fake interest or care. People can see unauthenticity from a mile away and they could smell BS. Do take time for this process. This is a lot of information and development of relationships, so that's huge. Don't rush through the process, because then they will not feel cared for. They'll be like, oh, this person doesn't give a shit, this person's just rushing me through this. Do share personal experiences. Don't act like you have it all together and figure it out. That's the thing. When you create the vulnerability, when you create that safe space, people will open up more. People will understand that, hey, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to... What's not okay is being that and then making other people suffer for it, or not willing to shift and adjust your behavior, for a better tomorrow. A lot of people, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's exhausting. So if you can use this stuff to help you have a better life and have better relationships, because like I said before, to me, the most important things in this life are relationships over everything else. It's, people being human again, bringing back the whole heart-based approach and not this chasing a dollar bill and this and that. Yeah, I get it. You gotta live times are tough. I totally get that. But we can never forget that we need to have respect, love, compassion, and try to understand. There are certain things that I've been told in the past, and I'm like, I've never experienced that, so I can't fully empathize, but whatever I can do to help you get past that point or to help you, grow, I got you. Because as my friends have said in the past, bro, you've lived like 15 lives in the last 20 years. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And luckily, all those experiences and things literally cross-transferred for me to use in every aspect of my life to get to this point. So, emotional safety, try it. And if you have issue with kind of getting feedback, communicate up front. Hey, I don't mind what you say, I just how you say it. Not what you say, but how you say it. Because I've had times where, I done this, and I had one guy get in my face, tell me, all you do is sit on your computer, you don't do shit, you got in my face. And I'm like, I was overseeing 30 locations at the time, and through these fingertips, billions of dollars of business, and I'm like, the audacity this guy has. But again, I didn't scold him. I didn't anything. I'm like, hey, I understand you're having difficulties during your managing, and I was like, but I would appreciate a little bit of empathy on my end, because imagine what you're doing, but times 30 and then having the responsibility of everything. And he sat there. He's like, I'm like, yeah, man. Like, honestly, I was like, I can come in here and be like a bull in a china shop and, you know, mark you negative points on this, that, if I wanted to be nitpicky. I was like, but I'm not, because I'm helping you grow. And the thing is to understand that you got to let certain things slide during that process of developing the muscle memory and also the relationship. Emotional safety will set the foundation for trust, growth, and acceleration. So don't be afraid to communicate, to be vulnerable, to speak up, because you will loosen up your soul. You will release that excess weight that you're carrying around. It's not necessary to carry a bag of BS. That's it, you know. You're good. Don't worry. Don't put any more stress on yourself than you already have. All right, everybody. Peace, love. I'll see you when I see you. You know that. Later.